Hello everyone, I'm here today to read you a story that's called Niko Draws a Feeling. It's by Bob Raczka and illustrated by Simone Sheen. It is a wonderful story about a little boy who draws pictures of his feelings. Now, and when I mean feelings, I mean feelings. I don't mean pictures of birds or things and rocks and trees. I mean, he draws the feelings inside of himself. And he's having a really hard time in this story because he's trying to share them with other people and they don't understand. So I hope you and your child enjoy reading this story and then talking about how we can put our feelings down on paper and how they have color and texture. And that really helps sometimes when you want to manage them because they can be so big that they just seem to take up so much space. But putting them on paper and sharing and talking about them is a great way to cope with them. I hope you enjoy. Niko Draws a Feeling. Niko loved to make pictures. Everywhere he went, he carried a box of colored pencils and a pad of paper. Because everywhere he looked, he saw something that inspired him. It might be a mother bird building her nest, or the low autumn sun peeking out from behind a cloud, or the ice cream truck ring-a-ling-ling down the street. When Niko was inspired, he felt like a window opened in his brain. An idea would flit through the open window like a butterfly, flutter down to his stomach, then along his arms and fingers to his pencils, where it would escape into his paper in a whirlwind of color. It was a wonderful feeling, and Niko tried to capture it as often as he could. Sometimes he showed his pictures to his friends. "What is it?" one of them would ask. "It's the ring-a-ling of the ice cream truck," Niko would answer. "It doesn't look like the ice cream truck," someone would say. "It's not the ice cream truck," Niko would explain. "It's the ring-a-ling." "Where's the bell?" "It's not the bell, it's the ring-a-ling." "I don't get it." Sometimes he showed his pictures to his parents. "What is it?" his mother would ask. "It's the warmth of the sun on my face," Niko would answer. "I don't see the sun," his dad would say. "It's not the sun, it's the warmth." "Where's your face?" "It's not my face, it's the warmth." "Oh." Once he showed a picture to his teacher, Miss Reed. "What is it?" Miss Reed asked. "It's the hard work of a mother robin building her nest," Niko answered. "Where's the robin?" "It's not a robin, it's her hard work." "So this is the nest?" "It's not the nest, it's her hard work." "I see." But Mrs. Reed didn't see. None of them did. One night, Niko sat on his bed thinking about all the pictures taped to his walls. Then he looked at himself in the mirror. He was inspired to make another picture, only this one he taped to the back of his door, where no one else could see it. The next day, Niko was headed out with his paper and colored pencils when he noticed a moving truck next door, and a girl about his age. "Hi," said the girl. "I'm Iris." "I'm Niko. Hi." "What are you doing with that stuff?" "This? Nothing." "Are you going to draw?" "Well, yeah, I like to make pictures." "Can I see?" "I don't know," he said. "You might not like them." "But I might," Iris answered. Well, Niko decided it would be rude to say no, so he invited Iris over. When they got to his room, Niko waited for her questions, but she just looked and looked. Finally, after looking at every picture in the room, Iris discovered the one behind the door. Wow, said Iris. What? Said Niko. You must have been sad when you made this picture. How do you know? Iris thought. It looks like how I feel, sad, because I had to move. Suddenly, Niko felt a window opening in his brain. Can I make a picture for you? Asked Niko. For me? Sure, said Iris. Like a butterfly, an idea flitted through the open window, fluttered down to his stomach, and then along his arm and fingers to his colored pencils, where it escaped onto his paper in a whirlwind of color. Well, when he finished, he handed the picture to Iris. This time, Niko asked the question. What is it? Iris looked at the picture for a long time without saying a word. At last, she looked up at Niko. I'm not sure exactly, but it makes me feel like I made a friend. Niko stared at Iris. You can see that? I can feel it, Iris replied. Like a butterfly landing on my finger. A butterfly? Asked Niko. I know. It sounds weird, said Iris. Niko smiled. Not to me. The end. I hope you've enjoyed this story, Niko Draws a Feeling. The activity that I've chosen to go along with this story is one where you and your child can get outside and find as many rocks as you can find. And the key thing I want you to do is bring them home and decorate them, color them, whatever you want to do with them. And then I want you to put feelings on them. And I mean the hard ones. Mad, sad, worried, upset, scared. And put all of once you're done with the rocks, I want you to put them in a bag. And I don't care if it's a backpack, a grocery bag, whatever you've got. And I want you to carry them all around the house for a couple minutes. And then sit down with your child and talk about how carrying those feelings is heavy and hard. And that once they give a rock to someone else and tell them how they feel, that lightens the load. We all need to be reminded that our feelings can be very heavy and hard to carry on our own, and that sharing them with other people and letting them support and help us is the best thing that we can do to cope with all of the feelings that we have. We at The Caring Place want you to know we're here to support you, and we hope you're safe. Take care.